Hi everyone, this video is to show you how to use the Savvas Realize app to read your biology book. So what you want to do is go into self-service. This is the app. This is how ITS pushes out the apps to you guys, because these apps that are housed here are going to be approved by the school, okay? So here we go. You're going to type in Savvas, Savvas. And for some of you, you may have it already installed because you're using it for other classes. And if it's showing up, it's always a good idea if you haven't opened it recently to reinstall it. Okay, but I know that we just installed this one for this iPad, so I'm not going to reinstall it. Okay, so it's going to look like two little R's here. And usually I'll just add in at the very end, be added at the last app of your whatever page you're on. But if you can't find it, you can always search for it as well. Okay, so look for the two little R's with a white background. Okay, so the first time you are in, you're going to have to sign in, right? And your teacher is going to give you the username and password for the first day of class. Okay, so after you sign in, notice that you're going to have some, if you were with us for science in middle school, you may have had access to them, to the books that you had from Pearson, for example. Pearson went to Savvas. Okay, then you also notice that there's two biology book listed. You're going to want to use the one that's Savvas. When you open it up, it does take a little bit of time to open up the first time. Okay, so you see how it was a little laggy. It always goes to the front page. I don't know why. Okay, so here's the menu. So this is right below where your battery icon is. You can always search the search bar as well. So if you type in chapter 1, that will pull up some results for you. Okay, so you can go to chapter 1 or 1.3, or you can just type in 1.1 there, and that will give you some search results. Okay, so what you can do though is the table of content is your friend. Make sure you know how to use it. So you notice that the table of content is organized by units. You'll want to expand that so that you can see that chapter 1.1 is going to be, or the chapter 1 will be science of biology, and that's where we're going to start, okay, our school year. You're going to have to minimize and click this X in order for the table of content to go away. Also in here is a glossary, so that's helpful for you. The other thing I want to mention is the offline access. I highly recommend that you download the book, the pages you're going to want to need, because otherwise it just takes too long for it to load and some of you may give up. But it's super important that you read the book, because this is where the content is going to be referenced from, okay? The other suggestion I have is you don't need to download the whole book, right? We're not going to cover the whole book. So just download the chapters that you're going to need, okay? Definitely unit 1 and 3 for quarter 1. Okay, so with that in mind, the other tip I have is to make it load a little faster when you're working. You want to turn off the Wi-Fi, and then that will work a little bit faster, okay? And because you'll notice that if you are even just advancing to the next page, it takes a little bit of time for it to download or to load up, even though those pages have been downloaded already. All right, so if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be available to help you.